Fed ahead, Terry, two-hand flush. Lance Terry, welcome back. That's gotta feel good. Kyrick Davis, and then on the other hand, in transition, Lance Terry, welcome back home.
I mean, if you've got 9 or 10 guys that will get after it, you can really put the pressure on for the entire game. On both sides of the floor.
Contest at the rim. Rutherford ran out of time to get it off. Shot clock violation forced there by the Yellow Jackets.
And had the concentration to finish at the cup.
Terry curling inside. Count the basket. Lance Terry knifing through. Both teams just taking it to each other right now.
Yeah, Terry right there, good for. And now it's a game of mathematics. You're going to have to start firing some threes, fouling, stopping the clock if you're Georgia Tech.
And magnetic for Lance Terry. It drops.
Sometimes it's just cool.
Falling on the floor, Terry gets it to drop. Give James some credit, too. He didn't give up on the play after the turnover. Tech forces another one. It won't go for Terry. Third look. There it is. 16-4 run for Georgia Tech. Terry creates a steal. Here we go. He's got the launch codes. Lance Terry.
Another look at this. The pitch ahead. The Jackets in command. Terry taking early serve.
With 8 or more points, Georgia Tech wants the last shot of the half. Terry pulls up. He is money on a heater right now.
Terry stretches the lead.
They've got to handle that better the first time the trap comes. Oklahoma forces a turnover.
Good perimeter passing. They find Terry, gets the three, plus the foul.
Got to do a better job like this. This is how you want to attack the double team. You know it's coming.
Cutting. Terry! Oh, my! Da-da-da, you go see that one tonight on SportsCenter.
This in this game, and he catches this. And Luke Northweather is the beneficiary of a new poster and on SportsCenter tonight. Wow.
And Georgia Tech got the 1-point win back in Midtown Atlanta. Lance Terry connects. And the lead is 8 for Georgia Tech.
That penetrating and put pressure on the defense. Play off those guys. Give yourself a better ankle.
Terry. Oh, that was filthy.
Great job there coming off. He shakes up, crosses it, steps back to create more space. And
good execution.
And a dangerous pass. Luke O'Brien cuts off Jordan. The ball is loose. 2-on-1. Terry takes it down. Oh, Lance Terry elevating. Oh, and then look at this move underneath.
Confidence is high in here. This is where he takes off. Look at the bounce.
James on a hard drive. Went right into Ryan Mutombo, standing up with 2 fouls. Terry, and he flips it in.
Really tough play. Great play. It's his own. Trying to get in the high post. Flag's a good passer. He gets it down low, and they scored. Really good fast break finish.
they have to adjust to what the opponents are doing to them, and they're really inconsistent in making that adjustment right now.
Bottoms, top of the key. That's Lance Terry, the transfer. Shot not there, staying with it, all blew the layup. Chad Moody, preseason first team all SWAC. Alley-oop, a touchdown, the throwdown. Lance Terry off a feed from Nathan George.
When you're starting with offense, nothing gets you going with an up and away oop by Lance Terry. Got a close one here in Midtown.
Shrewsbury's been quiet. Found Konstantinovsky, missed the bunny. Comes back to Shrewsbury. Terry poked it away. Powell the loose ball. Ahead to Terry, the Ramblin' Wreck. Out and running.
He's going to be upset after watching the film of this one. You got to get on the floor. Lance Terry sure did. And watch this one. Quick right hand slam. Got Georgia Tech up 9. I'll take 2 looks at it. Why not? Not enough communication. Ends up with a wide open one.
Terry, the floater. He's got 7. Knesny stolen away. Numbers for Georgia Tech. Terry puts it in with the up and under.
Much needed.
Terry, wide open. Hockey assist again. Exclamation point.
That's why you push all the weights in the weight rooms. When you go over there and the big guy tries to challenge you at the basket, you just thunder it right over the top.
How about the fact that the only guy...
Starling with a full head of steam, missed the runner. Dongo quickly up ahead to George. Terry off the bounce, rattles it home for three.
To be that wide open in transition from the three-point line.
Here's Terry again with three to shoot. Got it. Lance Terry, the Gardner-Webb transfer. Here comes Harris.
19 times.
George throws it up. And Lance Terry throws it down. A deadly combination. Another rebound for Powell. He's got his second double-double of the year. Oh, the lob is thrown down by Terry.
In the year because he was a pack line guy. And if you know anything about Leonard Hamilton, he runs anything but a pack line.
How about that flush by Lance Terry?
No problem with reversing and the guard on the weak side attacking.
Great defense there by Terry. And draws a foul as he crashes hard to the floor and gripping that wrist.
Going to play for the ball. Like, watch this. I didn't think that was enough to call a flagrant. There's contact, there's a foul. This left arm is where the foul is. It's definitely a foul. I don't know if I'd call it a flagrant.
Create plays, get in there and be aggressive offensively and look for yours.
Davis coughs it up, nobody gets back, and Terry with the jam.
Right hand fadeaway, and finally, just a second in the last 15 attempts. How about that move by Terry?
How about Terry? You saw him come off that little stagger, goes right to the basket for the finish.
And in an offensive, no, they called a block down there.
Missed opportunity there.
George to the trailing Lance Terry down the lane.
There's nothing worse than that. Miss a layup. Zachary's really pushing up on George. He's not letting George get anything.
There's Terry on the drive, and it rattles in. What a tough shot and make for Lance Terry.
This is a really, really hard shot.
It's good as long as it goes, right?
And now in double figures with 10. Georgia Tech has made one of its last 7 shots. Terry, good touch in front of the elbow. Terry. And Swarry again. Dribble drive this time by Terry.
And make the right play.
Terry, who his teammates call Pops, goes end-to-end off the steal. The 24-year-old with the flush. His head coach Damon Stoudamire, and he has certainly answered the call so far, Eric.
Well, offensively, we know he can do it, but defensively is really where he needs to make his mark for this Georgia Tech team. Good start offensively.
Couple of huge missed opportunities for Pitt, and here comes Tech. Terry with low to beat, able to do it. What a sequence for the Yellow Jackets, who get their lead back to 4.
I'd like to see O'Connell. No, missed opportunity for NC State. Up ahead, George drops it in. And if you're in the bottom 3 when the regular season ends, you do not make the ACC tournament. Lance Terry goes up and under.
And he also predicted that Bethea is going to take a huge leap from freshman to sophomore year. Despite the closeout, the triple is buried by Lance Terry.
And you go underneath the screen, and Lance Terry's going to make you pay the... I would imagine 6'7" with long arms isn't conducive to a compact swing.
Aaron Judge has figured it out. That'll work.
They out-rebounded the Hoos 44-26 in that win. Proctor loses it, and Dongo bounces for Terry. He'll slam it.
A great job by Dongo getting his head up. And Georgia Tech being the scrappy team to start this game. Brian Dongo finding Lance Terry.
But they need a comeback. They need a hot hand. Mustaf on the dribble, almost lost it. Shot clock to 5. Terry outside. Terry on the crossover dribble, and yes,
that was a much-needed bucket.
Knipple and Malawach. And once again, racing to the other end to play defense. Bayandongo with the block. Terry, quick strike, and he'll be at the line looking for a three-point play.